Let's talk about this Tyler Perry thing because I thought it was very interesting. So, as mentioned, it's for about the last 4 years. Tyler has been working on and planning to expand his sound stages at his studio. We know he has 330 acres of property for Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta, and he was planning on spending about $800 million to add 12 more sound stages, right? So he's recently come out and said he's put those plans on hold because of the rapid developments that he's seen as far as AI is concerned, right? So AI recently dropped their AI, Open AI, I should say, dropped a new video model called Sora. And basically it's text to video. So what you do is you would write a description for a scene that you're trying to see, and AI puts it together and it's right there, right? And if you've seen some of the videos of the output, it's really kind of crazy, right? We don't know how far we can go with it, but just that quick thing to put it together, it's nuts. So Tyler said, being told that it can do all of the things is one thing, but actually seeing the capabilities was mind blowing. He said this in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. He said that his productions might not have to travel to locations or build sets with the assistance of technology. He said, as a business owner, he sees the opportunity in these developments, but as an employer and fellow actor and filmmaker, he also wants to raise the alarm because he has concerns about the technology and the impact that it will have on the labor market, right? And he wants the industry, which I've been talking about, some guardrails need to be put in because this thing is crazy. And he said there's got to be some sort of regulation in order to protect us. If not, I don't see how we survive. Andy?
Hate to break it to you, Tyler Perry. AI is here, and AI will be taking over a lot of human led type work.
I mean, it is really, really crazy when you think about it because that means that whole new job forces are going to have to be created. I say this with love, but to everyone, tap into AI. Figure out how you can utilize it in whatever your current career status is because it's not going anyplace, as Andy just said. And it is really, really going to make a big impact on things. I mean, you think about the ways that we use AI every day that we don't even cognitively.
Hey Siri.
Siri, for sure, 100%. Amazon, those things like that.
Hey Alexa.
Alexa. Even when you think about it, like some of the touch screens and commands when you call in for customer service or some of the prompts on the things that you interact. And that's just on a smaller scale.
Kiosk.
Kiosks, these are things that we think of as convenience day to day. But in theory, that's someone's job that went by the wayside because of that. More efficient, faster, et cetera, et cetera. So he also went on to say, I've been watching AI very closely, watching the advancements, and we would have increased the backlot by a tremendous size. But now that we know about Sora and seeing what I can do, he said he had no idea, but now that he actually has seen it in the demonstrations, he's shocked. And he doesn't know if it makes sense to spend that type of money on expansion because it might be an unnecessary cost. And, he said that, for example, I no longer have to travel to locations. If I wanted to be in the snow in Colorado, it's a text. If I wanted to write a scene on the moon, it's a text. And this AI can generate it like nothing. If I wanted to have two people in the living room in the mountains, I don't have to build a set in the mountains. I don't have to put a set on my lot. I can sit in my office and do this with my computer. And there it is right there, right? He said, I immediately started thinking of everyone in the industry who would be affected by this, including actors, grips, electricians, transportation, sound, editors. Looking at all of this, I'm thinking it will touch every corner of the industry. He also said, I used AI in two films that are going to be announced soon. That kept me out of makeup for hours. When I was on set, I was able to use this AI technology to avoid ever having to go through the aging process with makeup. Andy?
So here's a theory that I have. So with the expansion of AI, there's going to be less jobs because AI is pretty much taking over, right? So for those who pretty much have the control of AI, their pockets are going to get fatter,
Yeah.
right? So we're already going through this whole there's no such thing as a middle class anymore, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's being eradicated. It's up
So,
here.
yeah, so either you're in the top or you're in the bottom. And I think that gap is going to be spread way more wide. So while we over here tripping over the fact that Chili is calling herself caramel, and we over here light skin, dark skin, this, that, and the third, or whatever, these cats are invested in AI, making their bread, and they're running laps.
I mean, and it is true. Listen, I talk about technology and AI and these things on the show, everything, and it's for beyond the fact that it is a trending topic. It is also something that we need to be paying attention to and aware of because it is definitely going to transform every industry, the way that we interact, the way that we do work, all of these things. Nvidia, which is one of the makers of AI technology, a chip maker, their stock has increased. It has gone from, I think it wasn't even in the top 10, top 20. It is now number one. It is increased, I think they said, by 3,000% over the past couple of months because people are investing in that technology and what it can do. Andy?
It's Black History Month, and before we go to break, I just want to say that brother Gil Scott Heron,
Yep.
he said it
The revolution will not be
will not be
televised.
televised. The revolution is happening right in front of our eyes. Wake up.